Good evening, everyone. Welcome in. Tuesday night? Yes, hang on. Talking while pushing buttons is dangerous business. Hang on. Let me check something before I go. Okay, yes. Wanted to make sure switching screens didn't mess up the overlay. Okay. Oh, and also there's something I was going to do. I'm going to do before I forget. I thought I had this favorited already, but I guess not. All right. So, oh, Preston. Okay, he's not doing anything. Preston has actually taken a break from giving me quests to to save settlements. It's actually been kind of quiet. So I started doing some railroad quests when I was last in here, and I realized it's like, you know what? I should sample some of the other factions a little bit. Oops, hang on. I need to push another button. And okay. Okay, and that did not mess up the overlay. Cool. I'm going to preface this by saying I'm not particularly interested, but
Got a dangerous look about you.
Hey there, Nyrax, welcome in. I was just kind of outlining loosely the plan for tonight. I was doing some quests for the railroad when last we left off, and I realized, it's like, you know what? I should probably sample some of the other factions. The Brotherhood and the Institute have already rubbed me the wrong way a bit, but I'm like, you know what? I should mess around with them a little bit. So I am going to, I think, go do some Brotherhood stuff for a little bit. And just see what kind of trouble I can get into. And let's see. Where is this one? Is this in the cluster of... It is not in the cluster of things. Found the names of the quests, essentially the point of no return for Railroad, Brotherhood, and the Institute. Well, I like to hear them. I actually cheated and looked them up myself. So I kind of have a vague idea of where... Oh, here it is. I have kind of a vague idea of where they are. And it seems like depending the order you go in, you know, there can be a little bit of twistiness to it, a little bit of variability, but... But at the same time, I didn't look in super detail because I also want to... I don't really have them memorized. So I am, you know, while it's... I want to preserve a little bit of, I suppose, potential randomness as this is my first playthrough. I don't really want to plan things out too far in advance. Having said that, I do have a loose idea of how I kind of want things to go down. But at the same time, I want it to be a little organic.
Well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Had some help from our new friend. I've offered her a place on our team, but I'm not sure she's willing to accept. In the meantime, she's welcome to take shelter here, as long as she doesn't get in our way.
All right, Dance.
There's
Barrel
still a place
squash
for
pretty
you in
good when you
Brotherhood,
stomp on their heads in
if
power
you
armor.
want it.
Go
man.
beat the one at a time. I really wish... right now, this very moment, I wish the one thing, you know, Bethesda to do above all else is if one NPC is speaking, let the others shut up. Because I missed what they were saying. What are the expectations?
What would be expected of me if I joined?
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to follow orders. No more mercenary work. This is the real thing. You'd have access to advanced military weapons, as well as your own personal suit of power armor.
I already have my
Most
own power
importantly,
armor.
You'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its own blood to keep you alive. So, what do you say?
Let's see. So be a bit far off in the future. Go to Far Harbor. Highly recommend maxing out Nick's affinity and bringing with Far Harbor.
I'd be honored to join.
Then that settles it. Hey,
I'm sure
Reese,
I'll forget.
It's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. She shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Only a recruit. Joke. You know what? I suppose I'm in the Brotherhood now, but I'm gonna give him trouble every chance I can get.
I'm only in it for the spiffy uniforms.
Oh yeah? And here I thought you joined up for a sense of purpose and meaning.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Let's
Sarcasm.
just hug this out and get it over with, huh? What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough girl. It's gonna take a lot more than completing one mission to impress me.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Okay, here's where we start having big problems.
You gonna teach me this code of ethics?
If you were paying attention in ArcJet, you should have learned some of it already. The rest will become apparent as you spend time with your fellow soldiers. Now, since I know you're eager to get started, I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Wow. Just joining and skipping all the way up to Knight. Wow. All those kids like Maximus that were adopted into the Brotherhood and spent all their time, growing up desperate to just even become a squire. Like, nope, I'm just straight up Knight.
Does this mean I'm one of you now?
As far as I'm concerned, yes.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
She doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Prydwen. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Guess you impressed Buzz Lightyear? Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Oh, you need to... I mean, Halen's nice enough. The other guy's bit of a jerk. Report to Paladin Dance. Oh, well, I guess these are optionals. Hey, hang on. Personnel terminal. You know what? No, let's just go ahead.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Why? Yeah, why is the ship here?
Why did the Brotherhood send it here in the first place?
I'm not sure, but I think it might have something to do with the data on the Commonwealth my team gathered before it arrived. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxson's here. And that means we're going to war.
After rolling that thing in, you've certainly started a war.
If history's proven anything,
Not
it's that an overwhelming
quite what I
show of
wanted
force
to.
has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. Besides, why should we hold back when we have something like that at our disposal? That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Okay, get on board the bird. Stairs up. Yeah, the Brotherhood really is a we are the law, obey us or die, you know, kind of bit. Actually, a mod changes textures for Brotherhood paint job to Buzz Lightyear's. Oh, I don't doubt it. Preston's outfit to look like Woody. I actually saw somebody did a little fan art piece I saw today of the people from the show as Toy Story characters. So, like, the Ghoul was Woody. Maximus in the power suit was, of course, Buzz Lightyear. Lucy was Jessie. And Slinky Dog was Dog Meat. It was pretty funny. Ride? There we go.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use.
There were...
Properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Really? Okay, yeah, that's a difference. In the show, you guys didn't really care about that.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take
shoot all the things. I was gonna shoot the bit of business that was going on, but the
telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal.
The ship turned before I could.
Know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them, and I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
It's like, you know, or
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
yeah, remind me who you think the enemy is and who you're going to war against.
The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck.
Because the only ones
Answer all of his questions.
that would potentially have an army would be the Institute. And while I'm sure the Brotherhood is not a fan of, you know, synths, having a whole army... I mean, what else is it? There's the Railroad. They're just a bunch of, you know, a more ragtag underground group. Hardly needing a whole army to deal with. I don't know. This the Brotherhood just feels like a whole lot of overcompensating right now. It doesn't help that dance is my introduction to the Brotherhood, though, either.
It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right,
He's...
soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
He's so humorless. And straight, you know, straight-laced about everything. Can I get out of the... Oh. Dog meat came with me. Okay. Can I get... There we go. If I tried to come to Boston Airport before the Brotherhood airship, it would be infested with feral ghouls. Meaning the Brotherhood has already cleared out all the ghouls. Oh my god.
Come aboard, sir.
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir.
Like, wow, just like that.
Orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Yeah.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Then what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Doesn't look like a lawyer or doesn't look like a soldier because she's a lawyer. Well, I mean, have been running around for, you know, in the wasteland for a bit. But yeah, wow, the Brotherhood is just finding every annoying box, every annoying personality box to tick. What is the
What
mission?
exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Not even a
Not even a
hint.
hint? Come on, I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
For Fallout 3, but yeah, I don't know anything about him in 3. I did hear a random thing, though. I guess Todd Howard, I don't know, it was in a Todd Howard interview. He said it was mentioned and dropped very, very quickly, but there was something about a Fallout 3 remaster, you know, maybe coming out. Let's see.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel and the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
That's kind of my problem. It's like, yeah, a military force is one thing, but like, what are the ideals behind it? It's like, I don't want to support a military force just because it's a military force. You know, ideals need to align.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
Yeah, when do I get my power
Yeah,
armor?
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
Unpowered armor.
I don't
All right.
have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
All right, all right. We'll go ahead and... Okay, so not that way, apparently. I guess, oh. Wait. I didn't select the quest, did I? So this is taking me back to the Cambridge Police Department. I bet you that's it. Fun facts about Maxon. He's a recurring character in Fallout 3. You can meet him as a kid. He's 20 and 4 somehow. Yeah, I don't know enough about. Hang on. So what am I? Semper Invicta, support the Brotherhood recon team. Oh, that's more of that. Okay, here. Let's turn this off, go to Shadow of Steel. Okay. I need to go back. Yeah, I didn't have the right thing selected, so it just took me back to the ground. So I suppose in order to finish off Semper Invicta, I need to go help out those other two with their quests. Oh well. Looks older than he actually is. Well, I mean, you know, I would imagine Wasteland is going to age you. You know, living this life,
Welcome
you know.
aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
It's tough life in the Wasteland without moisturizer. That'd be my guess. Whoops.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been
Oh,
long
okay, I need to listen.
and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth.
Hey, dog meat,
You have
bite him.
accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively,
Watchdog.
without
I am
question.
already.
Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And our beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam.
Right, okay, so Brotherhood versus Institute,
Right now.
for sure.
Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
Feels like everyone versus the Institute, which I don't disagree with.
I care about them, you know.
But
The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
Bite
The
the
Brotherhood
dice, spin
is here
around.
to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this
I missed
moment
it.
forward,
Oh well.
I'm granting you the rank of knight.
Again, straight to the top.
We're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
All right. Sarcasm.
A knight? What is this? The Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Now we'll use the workshop.
Pressure. Green lights across the board.
Open my personal storage container. Oh, I guess up. All right. Look at the guy who you believe is actually only 20. Nah, I would have thought 30, 35. But also, you know, to be fair, you know, Bethesda character models, not the greatest for you know, judging
Status report.
exact ages.
Sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
I do appreciate that they don't seem to have a problem with me bringing my dog along, you know, on board. So I like that. Okay, there's Dance.
Look out there.
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Okay, so there's Dance, but where are my quarters?
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through emotion, Mike.
Is that my power armor?
Hi.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us
Thanks,
proud.
brother. I owe you.
Did you get a good look at the Commonwealth as we flew in? Pretty amazing, huh?
Always has
No checks. They're just gonna let me in. All right.
I'm not sure this place is worth protecting.
He's 10 and 3, and was 10 years before 4.
You see Diamond City? There's life in a wasteland again. I think that's worth something.
All right, I'm not gonna mess around. Who are you?
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxson and Dance.
Proctor Ingram?
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxson and Dance.
Repeat.
I prefer laser weapons myself.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Leaves that
We
memorable
can talk
ozone
shop
smell
after you've
behind.
fully checked in with Elder Maxson and Paladin Dance.
Okay, talk to
Hesitating
Dance.
to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
All right, well, I guess I need to go talk to him. Hey.
Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder
Hey,
Maxson?
shoulder pads. Supposed to get a tour from Dance. Oh, okay.
Maxson seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxson's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Idealistic for the Brotherhood, but not so much for anybody else, it sounds like.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxson sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned about charity than the preservation of technology. But when Maxson took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from the ground up and put us back on the path to glory. This ship and its crew are a testament to his leadership.
I don't particularly care for any of these options, really. You know what? Let's poke the Brotherhood.
He sounds pretty delusional to me. You don't actually buy everything he's saying, do you?
You shouldn't judge Maxson on his words alone. His actions prove his sincerity. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Oh my god! Hey, Zaros, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome.
You cheeky dick waffle.
What were you up to? Oh, hang on. You were... I was lurking. I think you were in 7 Days to Die, if I saw the thing correctly. Let's see if we get a clip. Oops. Oh, actually, no, that's right. I don't do the clips anymore. We do the sum up. In a digital realm where alliances are forged through the clack of keyboards, Zaros Assassin emerges as a silent enigma, a lover of anime's vibrant tales and the gamer's heart. They navigate treacherous lands with a comrade known only as Dark Hunter 251. But what secrets lie within their co-op adventures in 7 Days to Die and Grounded? And will their pact hold against the looming threats of survival? Only time and the next stream will tell. Yeah, welcome in. And welcome in Raiders as well. I'm currently messing around with Fallout 4. You know, I caught a little bit of Fallout fever along with much of the rest of the world, thanks to the show. This is my first time in a Fallout game, and I chose 4 because a number of people told me, while it's not the best game, or at least not the best story-wise, it's also probably the easiest introduction, gameplay-wise, you know, modern control-wise. You know, if I really want to get into, like, you know, the story, role-play mechanics, I need to do 3 and New Vegas in particular, which I do intend to do at some point. So, but for right now, I'm messing around in Fallout 4. I just joined the Brotherhood of Steel for a little bit. I don't know for how long, because it feels like every little thing they do is kind of rubbing me the wrong way right now. A little too authoritarian for my taste. But how was 7 Days to Die? You have a good time, I imagine. I hope and imagine. I'm currently talking to Dance, and I'm trying to be humorous. I'm trying to, you know, poke fun and be sarcastic. That's never a problem I have with the Brotherhood. There is, like, absolutely no room for any humor in this organization. It's all been pretty dry. Sponsor?
So,
what are we talking about?
all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good, because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first.
I've already got my own power armor, but
part of the team, you need
I mean,
to
I'll take
your
a second
way around
one,
this
but
ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Coming along now. 7 Days to Die is fun. I have never played myself. I did get a random recommend across my dashboard earlier for, like, if I'm enjoying Fallout, which I am, is to try out the Metro series, which I hear is a similar, you know, kind of post-apocalyptic wasteland thing. Apparently, I guess set in Russia, but I guess they've got 3 games, a little bit of DLC. 7 Days to Die is fun. It's complicated. Yeah, I haven't actually. You know what? I keep getting 7 Days to Die mixed up with one of the other. I get it mixed up with some of the asymmetric horror games, I think. So I'm not entirely sure 7 Days to Die is all about.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
I gotta trade dog meat for this guy. All right, we'll go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Dog meat. Okay. Yeah, Sanctuary Hills is kind of the easiest place to find them. Excuse me, lady. All right, there we go. Zombies. One of the zombie games. Oh, and yeah, 7 Days to Die.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Yeah, there's also, like, the Left 4 Dead series, which I have heard about.
Tegan. I bet he has some excellent mods for our power armor.
Mods for power armor. All right. Are you
Glad
the
you
guy?
Finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
State of Decay. Again, State of Decay is another one I heard of, haven't played it.
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a
No
series
humor.
of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a
Oh, boy.
child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
These guys are pissing me off so much. Sarcastic remarks for I feel the sarcasm in its entirety with the Brotherhood at this point.
My father said I used to sit way too close to the TV.
The television? Wait a second. Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthy.
I got the blues to prove it.
Anyway,
Wow.
sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
What, like the flu? Or cold? I mean, that's pretty basic.
Have you had problems with the crew catching diseases?
Well, yes, actually. It's not unusual for our recon teams to stumble across contaminated environments or disease-carrying creatures. We don't want a single crewman infecting the entire ship. Anyway, this exam is about you, so... have you had or come in contact with anyone carrying a communicable disease?
I don't remember. Never been sick. I mean, as far as I know.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear to be suffering from any long-term ill effects, so I'll assume you haven't.
I wanted a sarcasm
Third
remark
question.
for that one.
And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Oh, please give me a sarcastic. Yes, we have sarcasm.
Well, there was this one really ugly guy in college. I mean, I had to get drunk and it was a dare.
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Morals question.
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
I mean, technically, I don't have a problem. I mean, I've been killing how many people up in the game so far, but there have all been, you know, raiders, feral ghouls, you know, people that I haven't been too concerned about the morals.
I suppose so.
Good enough. Excellent. I think I've got all the information.
I feel like he was going to take the
I see
answers, like,
reason
no
to
matter
prevent
what.
you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
All right. Well, who's here?
Proctor? Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What? Not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Who were you expecting? Come back later.
I'm asking myself the same thing.
I don't recognize you. Which leads me to the conclusion that you're a new recruit. Specifically, the one that Paladin Danse described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Where'd you come from there?
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we send a small two-man team to scout a location and evaluate its technical and historical relevance. Saves us from sending an entire retrieval team to a worthless location.
If you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware you were interested, Knight. As you patrol the
The dialogue
Commonwealth,
choices weren't giving me much
keep your eyes
choice.
open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any
here's...
event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
There's where we go for repeatable quests, sounds like. Alright. Is there... Yep, there's someone back here. There's a couple of people.
So,
Hang on. I was supposed to talk to you.
Hey, walking away like that is just plain rude.
Oh, okay,
Proctor.
fine.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Hey, walking away like that is just plain rude.
You walked away from me first. You see,
So,
you're doing it
The new
again.
recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car's making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down.
Everyone else has
And
cars?
since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Most people give up. Oh, give up not having legs?
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
Okay. Get you off my back about it. I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
You weren't aboard the Prydwen?
The Prydwen wasn't under Maxson's command at the time. It wasn't even in the Capital Wasteland. If she'd had been there, the battle wouldn't have been such a challenge. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Your power armor helped you survive the fall?
Yeah, it took the brunt of the impact. But I don't know if I'd call it surviving. The suit was trashed after it landed, and I lost both of my legs. Haven't walked since. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
I'll take the power armor. So what'd you say, Bay 3? Was that the one that, No, that's Bay 2. Bay 1, so...
I can't believe super mutants...
Oh, that is the one that I got into. Okay.
Science have gone so wrong. In my experience, hotshots and big mouths...
Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Locked you in?
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized and unique.
Specialized,
By
huh?
having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Oh, another quest giver.
As long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing I'd want to do is get our newest recruit in trouble. It just involves
Somehow
a
I
bit
doubt
of
that,
heavy
but-
lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up
Okay.
here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need
I've already,
anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo,
I spent a lot of time freeing up all those farms. I don't want anyone messing with it. So yeah, he's probably bad news. All right. So is that everybody? Completed tour of duty. Next thing, probably talking to Dance, I would imagine. Oh, no, meet with Elder Max. All right. Well, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I will take... You wish you could punch it without pissing everyone else off. I'm thinking of taking my new armor. Oh, I cannot fast travel. Okay.
Suit up.
Yeah, I am already suited up. Hang on. Show no mercy. Where's the door?
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through barrels like paper.
I guess I'm still going to be in the power armor. Yeah. Ah, there we go. It's just looking to get outside. Hey, Dargus, you really should be sleeping right now, but you're not. Hello. Yeah, hey, Dargus, welcome in. I'm messing around with the Brotherhood a little bit. I'm essentially gonna steal my,
Getting shot? Never turn your back on a gunner.
I'm
meter like that. Now split the difference.
I'm essentially gonna steal my power armor from them, and then, but the Brotherhood is really rubbing me the wrong way in a lot of ways. 10 charisma made you take the path. I don't know. Actually, oh, I do actually have a little bit of charisma news. Hey, Amorphous, welcome in.
Lost track of how much was
Boy, you're now second best in the family.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. No,
Well,
I just...
as humans like to say, third time's the charm, right?
I love that a ghoul just walked right in front of Dance, and he did nothing.
Nothing to see here, please.
All right. Okay, all these power armors. But yeah, welcome in, Amorphous and Dargus. Yeah, I figured I had started doing a number of quests for the railroad, and then figured it's like, you know what, I should at least mess around with the other factions a little bit, even if I find them a little distasteful, just so I have a little bit more flavor of them. Whoa. Okay, we're going this way. Hang on. Oh, no, wait. I learned this,
Can you believe synths are replacing humans?
the other way. How come everyone gets all the redeems when you get it? Like to be able to see a character's face during conversations. Use a mod, automatically removes your helmet hat when you enter conversations and put it on. A lot of games actually have that now with the, Oh, it is... Hang on. Did it actually select the... Okay, it did.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting.
I can now loot the Brotherhood as well. A lot of games will actually have that as an option, is just to hide, you know, helmet stuff. I was a little surprised, you know, this one didn't. Today spent 5 hours working on Sanctuary Base and played 8 hours total. I got in here a little bit earlier and I grinded out another level. I did find 2 new pieces of legendary armor. And oh, that's right, there's the elevator here.
By Elder Maxon's orders.
Oh, actually he's right here.
Technology should be confiscated or collected.
I did find 2 new pieces of armor that both give me a +1 charisma. So, you know.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
What's the
What
assignment?
sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then.
Never mind that I haven't
Shall
really
we?
done any training.
Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than synths. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood, it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So, can I count on you to get the job done?
Not that I like, you know, super mutants, but the again, the zealousness there, you know, bugs me. Found a new power armor when doing quests at Good Neighbor. Oh, I found a part. Oh, I can't go to the map because of this. I found the XO1 suit, a partial XO1 suit. Somewhere, I want to say it was a fair ways north of Good Neighbor. I'm not sure.
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Consider
all right.
I realize
We'll
you're
do
eager
this.
to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a Vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess we, actually, hang on. Is it better to... No, board the... No? Go away. Okay, there we go. Come on, get in the thing. Not allowed to play it on stream, only in your head. Oh, the AC/DC music, yeah. Partial sound effects.
Heard you got a new
Shit, that was the wrong thing to do. Okay. I don't like that it keeps putting the door icon over the Vertibird when that's apparently not where I need to go. Have I encountered a behemoth yet? No, I have not. I don't recognize the name. Okay, where's... Okay, this icon is... Oh, there... Why? Why is it giving me an icon there? Hang on, did it select an extra quest? Okay, so I'm supposed to board this one. Why does it have this one marked, but then also the door icon above that one? It gives me 2 places to go, one of which is clearly wrong. Okay, that's annoying.
Let's get airborne.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Dance liked me getting on the vertibird. I'm guessing he was staring at my butt. In which case, you, sir, need to back off.
Having the Prydwen moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood within striking distance of the city.
I do like the helicopter flight, you know, thing. This is kind of fun. Reminds me a little bit of some of the stuff you'd get up to in Metal Gear 5. You could take helicopters between bases. Oh, hey.
Target acquired. I'll try to keep him in your sight.
Kill the super mutant. Wait, what? Where? Who? Where? What? Oh, there's some... Oh, there's Behemoth. Okay. Sir, please stop throwing grenades. Okay, I think that got him.
Down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down, and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
I saw another one farther over there. Oh, shit. All right. I say, if I can stay here... I get that I'm exposed. Oops. I get that I'm exposed. Oops. Oh, you should mention Dance Licking Your Butt. It's actually one of the 7 romanceable characters. Okay, hang on. I need to see. Oops, little bit of radiation. Oh, why? Oh, why did that switch to the... Super mutants are best killed with the laser. In my arsenal. No stop sign, speed limit. Oh. Why did I join the Brotherhood? They asked. Oh, he tried to romance you? Murdered one too many innocent civilians. See, from what I've been getting from the Brotherhood, it's like they're actually... They paid lip service to not killing civilians, but at the same time... yeah, Deathclaw meat.
Should the need arise, this fortification would make an excellent fallback point.
It sounds like collateral damage, as long as you're killing more mutants or ghouls or synths than innocent people, they're probably okay, is the impression I've gotten from the Brotherhood so far. Secure Fort Strong. Okay, so... guessing that's up here. I wish this gun... Oh, hang on. I just remembered something. I did find a different... This... Yeah, this is my current laser rifle. I found this laser rifle, which does way more damage and has much more range. Hang on. Let me put that onto there. Oh, but not nearly the ammo capacity. Okay. I'll have to change. Behemoth had an assault rifle, the ugliest gun in the game. They use violence and force to bring peace. Yeah, because that works. History would like to have a word.
Buckethead would show up.
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
Okay, this might actually be close quarters area.
Today.
In which case...
I hear something!
Me trying to crouch and be stealthy, meanwhile dance over here in the power armor. It's like, there will be no stealth here.
Who's there? Someone?
Oops. There will be no stealth today.
That's it.
There isn't much left to properly identify these
What?
remains.
I hear something. I'll wear your guts around my neck! And bleed!
As I bring out the pipe rifle.
I don't think we're alone.
Yeah, what gives you that idea, Dance?
Found you.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. We'll say it's quite a strong shotgun. We'll give it that. Dance, I almost shot you. I could use a typewriter.
Feeling a bit nostalgic?
Righteous Authority looked up some mods. You don't go stealthy with power armor, you walk at enemies and go pew pew. Yeah, really. Yeah, I only need... These guys only took one shot. Maybe two. Well... 2 or 3 shots because I have to hit them, you know. And I don't always hit them. Oil. I do always like to look around, even if I'm not looting everything. I'm trying to be a little moderate in the loot, unless I have... Nope, now I'm carrying too much. Alright, well, I may have to give some stuff to Dance. What is it? Skull? Elevator, but that's not where we're going.
Watch your step.
Air power armor fully upgraded. Rank E. 5 more levels and it can be F. Gotta join Decon on a quest right after you meet the railroad. Oh, yeah. Hey, Dance.
Hey.
Awaiting your command.
Awaiting my command. Now I'm suddenly the one in charge, huh? I'm gonna keep that other laser rifle on me. Oh, right, and since I've got Dance with me, I have much less inventory space because of the Lone Wanderer. Much less inventory space than I'm used to. Oop. Oops, no. Hang on, that goes back out. Curiosity, before I do that, I want to see where this elevator goes. Don't bring with Dance. Yeah, I get that Brotherhood is hostile to pretty much everyone who's not them, it feels like. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be, but I'm just interested in, I'm always interested in exploring.
To pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Because I never know when I'm going to find, you know, stat upgrade comic books.
A noise.
Oh. I know. Dance is there with me. I shouldn't be.
Developing this level of technology is a lost art.
Hang on. Heard a voice audio thingy somewhere. Railroad promotion. They said they wanted to help synths and they're only slaves of the Institute. Not sure Brotherhood would like it. Yeah, evidently not. See, my thing with the synths is I'm still not 100% clear on the whole synth thing in terms of self-determination, because it sounds like they're like the Railroad's trying to help out synths that are sentient, have sense of self and everything, that we're assuming aren't under control of the Institute. But then there are the synths that are very much under the influence of the Institute. The question I have is like, well, how do you determine, you know, with, you know, the good synth from the bad synth? You can store more mods in your workbench. Ton of inventory space. Yeah. Don't go to Railroad HQ with Dance. Yeah, I figure. I'm generally speaking, I want to run with dog meat as much as possible.
Let's hope to revive.
I almost shot him in the head because I thought he was a super mutant. No, the mutants are down. Oh.
Someone there.
Someone is here. Okay, this one has a rocket launcher.
I hear something.
Do you hear something? You might hear something.
Nothing. What? Who's there?
Nothing? Really?
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, the super mutants really aren't too sharp. Oh, hang on.
These weapons in the hand.
A little bit of lore here. Today you met the strongest foe you ever fought, a legendary mosquito. Oh, I hate mosquitoes. Yeah, bugs. I don't bring up VATS up very often, but I do tend to bring up VATS when there are bugs, especially the flying bugs. So I'm going to be fighting along dog meat. Recommend the attack dog Bert. Yeah, again, but I don't. I think I mentioned this last time. It's like I use dog meat mainly for distraction and inventory space, and so I can use the Lone Wanderer perk. I'm not using him for actual damage, you know. Things are getting tough around here. Brock has decided to split our men into two teams. I drew one of the short straws, so I ended up on the M42 Fat Man launcher team, while most of my buddies are sitting pretty upstairs with the T-51B suits. Can't even begin to describe what a ridiculous idea the M42 is. A man-portable mini-nuke thrower that a trooper in the field is supposed to deploy at close range. I'm poring over the schematics, and I have no idea how we're going to get this thing to throw a warhead far enough not to kill the soldier unlucky enough to be stuck with these death traps. The whole I also don't really get the whole mini-nuke thing. I mean, I've been on the receiving end of mini-nukes, you know, I've seen them, but it's like, logically, the explosion radius of them isn't, like, in-game, isn't much more than you could get with standard munitions. Why did it have to be a mini-nuke? I don't understand. Strip the warhead weight down as much as possible. I think we're looking at this the wrong way. Instead of trying to reduce the warhead weight, we should try and amp the power on the thrower itself. I know that means adding weight to an already heavy piece of ordnance, but I don't think we have any choice. One of the guys suggested we try magnetics to push the warhead through like a railgun, but the power pack would need to be the size of a suitcase. Keep picking away at the problem and see what I can turn up. Dance has huge pockets. Portable nuke launcher, what could go wrong? I mean, it just seems like an all-around bad idea, you know? We lost 2 good soldiers this morning. They were on the surface testing a MIRV variant of the launcher when one of the warheads misfired and hit the ground right where they were standing. Poor bastards didn't even have a chance. Couldn't even find any remains to send home to their folks, so Brock told us to just fill some cans with sand. Oh, I'll tell you, that guy doesn't give a crap about us. He's just worried about the brass back in Washington giving him a hard time. I was in bed last night when I had one of those eureka moments. I ran over to the night shift guys in the lab, swept all their drawings on the floor, and started sketching my idea. They must have thought I'd lost my mind. 6 hours and about 14 cups of coffee later, I had it all mapped out. We'd use a small subcharge as a launching catalyst to catapult the warhead from the launcher. We'd have plenty of range, and the subcharge could be built into the warhead itself. Brock seemed to like the plan, gave us the go-ahead to prototype the device. Can't wait to try it out. With new update, you can launch explosive piggy banks instead of mini nukes. Well, I mean, you know, what is that but, you know, decorating your nuke, you know? Go to Far Harbor, get unique Fat Man, launch his bowling ball launcher. Oh god, I just suddenly remembered a commercial I had to do. God, it's been like 15 years ago now, where we had to like throw a ton of bowling balls, you know, and have them, you know, build up this pile of bowling balls. It was a mess. You know, rigid body dynamics in Maya weren't particularly good, not for a massive number of things at that time. Took the better part of a year and over 100 test firings, but the M42 is ready to be shipped out into the field. Can't believe I spent over a year on this single project. I feel pretty good knowing we're delivering a well-tested weapon to our own guys fighting overseas. Now that it's over, I suppose Brock will move us on to something else, but for now I'm going to spend the rest of the month packing up these warheads to ship off to base.
Hands of those super mutants.
Alright.
What's that?
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
We have a mutant
Stupid noises.
around here still. Always take Wonder Glue. And stim packs. I have a load of stim. Oh, and there's some mini nukes. I do have a stash of stim packs back at base. I try to keep maybe say 20 on me, and anything over that, you know, I just toss into storage. There was another... Hang on, there's another mutant around here somewhere. If I run around carelessly enough, I'm sure we'll find him.
This equipment's here for a reason.
Oh wait, hang on.
Why?
Where was that other mutant? Hey, mutant.
Sound, what is it?
There he is.
I'll wear your...
You'll wear my what?
Keep your safety off. Whoever or whatever created this mess might still be around.
Alright, that was the last
Look
one.
at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Most kept Rad-X, Radaway, and Stimpaks, yeah. What?
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Enough preaching.
Enough preaching already. I get it.
I suppose you're right. And judging from the corpses around here, you don't appear to need much in the way of motivation. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxson. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
All right. Door up this way. Oop. Oh, wait a minute. Always check the mirrors for stims. Got your second attack on Sanctuary. 2 mutated bears. Oh yeah. Spawned inside the walls. Everything is closed. It's the middle of the town. Bears showed up at the entrance, got destroyed. Yep. Well, I remember you saying that you had yours built up quite a bit. So... Oops. If I understand properly, you can give non-companions a gun and 1 ammo. That I don't know, actually. You had 3 death claws in attack on Sanctuary. 1 at each of the attack spawn. Oh, there are 3 locations? Oh, I guess there are 3 locations, because I know of the bridge, and then there's the back way that leads back to your vault, 111. But then I guess there's another one over by the other side, the river, like the end of the circle, I guess. Because I think there's been some... I think I've seen some guys there. I'm trying to remember what... Most of the time I just get raiders. I think I have had a few bot attacks, though. And I think I did have, like, one of the big tanky bots, you know. That was, Why is it giving me the 2 indicators again on the compass? That kind of irritates me. All right, Maxson.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Sarcasm.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic...
Oh, transport.
Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Oh. Whereas I could just fast travel. Although I suppose maybe that's useful if I want to travel someplace that I haven't actually been to yet. So... Sure you don't have a secondary active? I looked earlier, I didn't have a secondary, yeah. Let's see. More grenades?
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Tegan.
Yeah, I figured. Thanks, sure.
I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure
chances are I'll forget about them completely.
The first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans.
That was before I
now
joined the
have 2
Brotherhood.
missions for you to complete.
Yep.
First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital Wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital Wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital Wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital Wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's
this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
All right. So, you know, I mentioned that I was kind of wanting to mess around with all the factions a little bit. This actually seems like maybe a fortuitous opportunity to do something for the Institute.
Twin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
To be clear, I do not like the Institute, but I do want to sample kind of each of their quests before they start locking each other out. So, first, I'm going to... Oh, hang on. Where's... Hang on. I would like to talk to... Dance. He is not here. Although, wait, oh, yeah, he's my companion. He'll show up wherever I go, so. For a moment, I'm so used to running with dog meat that I forget that, oh, yeah, he's the companion now. Which, yes, I definitely want to change him out.
You know those scents with the plastic faces?
So, first thing,
They creep me.
Sanctuary. Presumably, Dance will show up. I will take the gear off of him that I gave to him, do my usual inventory shuffle, dismiss him, pull out dog meat, and then do some Institute stuff, I think. Oh, gunners. I thought... I thought it was Ferals. No. No. No, select an enemy. No, not dog meat. Get your gun off of my dog. Hey, dog meat. Actually, before... Hold up, who are you? Why do you have a quest?
Yeah, take that. We won. You Minutemen really
Automatically
know how to
dismissed?
bring the
Okay.
fight. We won't forget what you've done for us.
Oh, sir? If you want to make it personal... Okay. That was odd. Usually, Preston is the one that... Oh well. Well, if you got dismissed, I'm not going to worry about it. I don't think I gave him too much.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Still in the Prydwen somewhere? Okay. I don't really feel like looking for him. So, what I will do... Store the junk. Carla... We got attacked, so who knows if Carla was here. Conspiracy theorists believe Earth has been visited by an alien species. The Zetans are said to be armed. Okay. So we also have aliens.
What? We got trouble. All right. Still in one piece.
We no longer have trouble. It's fine. Hey,
Yeah.
Carla.
Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Always happy to make a sale.
All right. I've got my cap collection is going up. Oh, right. Oh, I need to go back to Sanctuary and see about modding this rifle to have more ammo before I'll be comfortable with swapping out my old oops, no, don't cancel. Accept. My old rifle doesn't do near as much damage, but it does have, you know, the really large clip. Car could show up with one of three, yeah. Yeah, and I actually ran into her at Bunker Hill earlier today, and I was like, oh, Carla, what are you doing here? Usually she's here in Sanctuary. Okay. Got all of that. Weapon modding. So, this thing... Maximized capacitor. And it can go even higher if I get up to Science 3. Proof sniper barrel. Yep, that's about as good as that goes. Okay, I need Science 2 for those. I don't like medium scopes, really. Honestly, I kind of like short scopes. Beam focuser. Beam splitter. Core accuracy, nah. Superior recoil, reduced range. That's still pretty good range, though, honestly. Oh, this doesn't have an ammo mod slot. Oh. That's the trade-off. That's the trade-off on this one. Laser rifles, lower ammo capacity with high damage output. Yeah. Okay, it's the same reload time. Yeah. Alright. Well, in any case. Inventory. Yeah, inventory's alright. So, my idea, back to my original thinking is, I wanted to switch over, do some stuff for the Institute. I don't want to do things for the Institute, but hang on. Oh, here it is. But it seems like maybe a good place to do both of them. One mod I think I'd like, meant to be Vanilla Plus. Attachment Pack by Degenerate Deck. It adds more attachments to all the guns in the games, including DLC. But does it significantly change the upgrade stats? Like making weapons more powerful? They fit within the vanilla attachments. I don't know that I'd be interested in a mod that would make attachments necessarily more powerful. Hang on, maybe since I'm here, let's do Dr. Lee first. Oh, and you know what? This is also going to be a talking kind of thing. So
From
it's
what
time.
I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Time to put on my charisma gear. Okay, upstairs. Hang on, wait. I've got multiple quests. Let's turn off that for the moment. Let's talk to Dr. Lee
Doctor,
first.
I left a copy of the lab report on your desk. Did you get a chance to read it?
I haven't.
Some of them do, most of them are meant to add more variety and customization. I did apparently unlock a paint job. You know, I can put Enclave paint on the weapons, and I have done on one or two of them.
Dr. Lee. You again. What do you want now?
You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Would it make you feel any better if I said I wasn't exactly Brotherhood? Dead, why?
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do
you
with
think?
why we're talking?
You're wasting your time. Yeah, honestly.
You're wasting your time working for the Institute.
Oh, wait a second. You're asking me to rejoin them, aren't you? Why the hell would they want me back?
So that they can blow up everything that isn't them. Working for the enemy. Brotherhood values you. Supposed to convince her.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back?
She's
to
another one
Brotherhood?
from 3.
What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
What would it take? Badmouth Institute. Well, I've got all my charisma gear on, so...
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
We don't lie.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Free the Commonwealth. Oh, this could be a hard one.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push
Nailed
my
it.
buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better.
That's
Yet we
exactly
hide
what I
down
was
here
saying
and
the other
insulate
night.
Ourselves from everything and everyone.
Yep.
It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Okay, well, did that. Now I suppose got to go talk to Father and try to not what's it, Battle of Bunker Hill? Try to not let him know that I just alienated, you know, one of his chief scientists. Yeah, it's like what she was saying there is exactly what I was feeling the other day. It's like the Institute, this is all amazing. They've got the tech. They could do so much to help. And they don't. They stay down here doing all their, you know, testing shit to replace humanity. It's like, oh god. You guys are so... The Institute is really infuriating in that respect.
Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I get the uncomfortable... I know it's a separate quest, but I almost get the uncomfortable feeling since I just got Dr. Lee out. You already know. What's been stolen?
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I don't know that I like this.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Oh, well, the Brotherhood is already well aware in general. Stay down here replacing people with synths, experiment on people, turns them into super mutants. It's like, yeah, it's such... You know, what part of any of that is good? And yeah, exactly, they keep insisting they're not the bad guys. Waste of time. It is a waste of time.
This is a waste of my time.
Like many things at the Institute, This has ramifications beyond the immediate objective. Keep that in mind. A Corsair will be waiting for you near Bunker Hill. You'll need him.
Optional. Inform the Railroad, inform the Brotherhood. all right. I appreciate that it's given me some options here.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
I am inclined.
Great things here. We all do.
See, I don't particularly care for the synths, but not to the degree that the Brotherhood does. Not, I feel like, the whole synth thing is...
There's a lot of hubris around here lately, and I don't care for it.
You think so?
Doctor?
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
You are in the wrong place, sir.
People have no trouble getting fat and lazy on their own.
A few, here and there, perhaps. But not on the scale I'm talking about. But I can see you're having a joke at my expense. You're hardly the first. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
This is Bethesda's attempt at making a morally gray faction. They did not do a good job. The only thing that is gray, I suppose, is like, oh, but father is our son. And it's like, well, that pales in comparison to what, the Institute is actually doing. Never mind that, the way the story is told, it's like, you really don't have much of a connection to your own son. I mean, I suppose logically, if this was really you're really her mother, the mother or something, yeah, you would feel some connection. But at the same time, it's like, he's 60 years old now, and so much time has passed, and it's a whole other...
Hey, you. Randolph Safe House has been MIA since Switchboard, but now we got one of their dead drops tagged. Des wants you to check it out.
Randolph Safe House?
What's
what?
the story about Randolph?
Everyone that knew the actual location of Randolph died during the last Corsair Blitz. So this dead drop is our first chance to reestablish contact.
I hope this means Randolph is safe after all.
It'd be nice to get some good news for a change. Once you take care of the dead drop, report in to Des.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm doing... I said that I was going to mess around with faction quests. I don't know that I'm doing anything for the Institute. I do like the idea of spilling the beans to the Railroad. I want to see what happens here.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
Hey. Oh, I guess I haven't actually sided with... Shit, alright.
I'll work with you then.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear that.
Hope that's not wrong, but guess we'll see.
Closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot. There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute, who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the codename Patriot. So you need to infiltrate the Institute and make contact.
I was just there. Okay. Oops, excuse me. Sounds tricky. I'll do my best. I am wearing my charisma hairdo and sunglasses.
I'll do my best.
Excellent. Tom devised a way to send a message to Patriot. We can plant a coded message on an Institute terminal. And, if all goes well, he'll respond. Just see Tom, and you can proceed from there.
Yeah, but there's something you guys need to know. Hang on. There's something you guys need to know.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
Warn about Bunker Hill. Started Railroad's double agent.
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital, but the sacrifice is just too great.
How much damage would it cause if we let them hit us?
We're running out of places to hide our synths. That's why we put so many eggs in one crowded basket to begin with. So what would we lose? 4 synths, Stockton, some of our best agents, and the inevitable civilian casualties? No, not this time. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables.
Well,
we wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
Yeah, that's fine, but your cover is already blown. You're still going to have to move, find a new location. It's like... hang
Won't
on.
the Institute be suspicious if I'm the only one left?
You're a lot tougher than anyone else in their outfit. If only one person could survive, it would be you. And any story you come up with won't be contradicted. We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a Courser escort. You'll have to take him down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Yeah.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
All right. This is the beginning of some choices here. Let's see. From within, report to Elder Maxon. Let's see. I know some of these are... Battle of Bunker Hill. Oh, I could also inform the Brotherhood as well? Interesting. Although the Brotherhood's not going to be happy with the Railroad, so I don't know. Let's see. Talk with Tinker Tom. Okay, yeah. Hey, Tinker.
Oh, man, you were actually there? Inside the belly of the beast? No time for that, though. Let's set you up to contact Patriot. I got here one genuine Tinker Time special. Just load her up onto a holotape, plug her into any Institute terminal, and execute.
Okay. See about that. Oh, and I can teleport directly there. I don't think I actually want to inform the Brotherhood. Just debating my order of operations here. Don't attack any one side, of course, or I think it'll be fine. Yeah. This is funny. I do feel a little bit like I'm walking a tightrope at this point. Wait. Actually, I don't know if I want to know point of no return.
Sure this place runs smoothly.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
There's a lot of hubris around here lately, and I don't care for it.
Well, if that... Why does it set... No, I didn't set that marker. Yeah, Nyrax, I don't want to know for sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna do Bunker Hill first. Let's see what happens at Bunker Hill. And also, don't tell me. You know, again, I want there to be a little bit of repercussions here, whichever way I go. And if I mess up, then I mess up. Okay, now hang on. I'm about to go into battle of some kind. Okay, I'm back in my normal gear. So let's turn that off. So we're doing just Bunker Hill. All right, let's see what happens. There's a courser.
I've been waiting for you.
What's the situation?
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed? Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Need some grenades? I don't have my charisma stuff. Well,
Hey,
let's see.
I'm gonna need some of your grenades. Hand them over.
Negative. You are not authorized to carry them. Here are
Failed.
the recall codes. Follow me. SRB intelligence reports indicate that the synths are being held below the main... The mission's parameters just changed. We go and shoot. Requesting backup...
Synth patroller. No. Railroad heavy.
Sensor is critically impossible. Sustaining damage.
Okay. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, do these guys have anything? I'll take fusion cells.
No way to pick this.
All right. Railroad. Oh shit, the Brotherhood's here too. Well, okay, this is all kinds of chaos. Shit, the railroad's gonna get wiped out. I don't... Okay, so here's where my head is currently. And again, I'm not asking for help, but all 3 of the factions are here fighting. I've got no problem killing the Institute synths. I don't know that I want to tip my hand against the Brotherhood yet, though. Although, if I don't, they're going to wipe out the railroad. Actually, hang on. What, deal with the escaped synths. I need to return to the Institute and tell him what happened. But what about deal with the escaped synths? Are the synths no longer here? I mean, nobody's targeting me. Oh. Oh, wrong gun. I should have brought out Overseer on that.
You are damaging a valid.
I do think this is kind of funny. How it's like I'm almost an innocent bystander in all this. They're inside Bunker Hill. Okay, so that's... Oh, hang on. I just needed to find another way in. Okay.
Who's there? Who's there? Let's do this. You're dead.
No.
By order of the Institute, you must avoid the prime target.
Sir, you're supposed to be dead.
I'm gonna be.
Okay. Oops. Okay, the railroad guys are not angry with me. Brotherhood guy died. Gatling laser. Hang on, I'll take that. Interesting. This is actually very interesting because it's like this feels like the first time in the game where I felt it was a very significant choice, like what I was doing. Now I don't know that it was right yet for what I'm trying to do. I feel like it's right for the moment. Whether it's ultimately right, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah? Yeah?
Let's see. They are down and over there somewhere. How do I get over there?
Yes?
No, don't bring... Okay.
Huh?
Oh! Hey, Brotherhood? You know, I'm like friends with you right now. If you could tell your turrets, that would be handy. Oh, shit. I don't want to be destroying your gear, but kind of have to. When you see Static Shock, oh, you got zapped that badly. Hey.
Hey there. I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you.
I'm a little uncertain myself. I've kind of got a lot of options here.
I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you.
Hey there.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
Y'all might want to run.
Hi.
Thank you for sparing us.
Hi.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
As soon as you're gone. Oh, that sounded vaguely threatening. As soon as you're gone. Yeah. Alright. Alright, well, let's see. It's not really letting me talk to them, so I guess I need to just go back to deal with the escaped since. Oh, now it's saying deal with the escaped since twice. You know what? I think I'm just going to go outside. I'm going to report to Father and tell him, oh, hey, yeah, gee, no, sorry, I don't know what could have possibly happened. Yeah, that's the time to talk to Father. That's what I was thinking. I don't know what could have possibly happened. Maybe, you know, you need to... Maybe you need to work on your synths a little bit more. Just, they just can't do the job. I feel we're at the edge of the time with the Institute. Not that we've actually done any time with the Institute, because man, the Brotherhood has been putting me off, like, kind of from the get-go, but man, nothing like the way the Institute was. Come on, loading screen. Come on, loading screen, you can do it. I believe in you. I'm not sure if I believe it, honestly. You just could fall back on the Minutemen, yeah. I mean, that's ultimately the thing. It's like, you know, the Minutemen are very much the neutral good. So... Alright. I'm gonna keep the, oh, I probably should have unloaded some stuff first. Let me put on my Brotherhood of Steel stuff. Let me put on my charisma gear. Am I charismatic? Yes, I am. Alright. Father is at CIT Ruins. Oh, okay. Well, actually, in that case... Since I'm here... And I'm going to quick save, just in case. But let's see. Need to find a... Yeah, I'm encumbered.
Nice
I
work
know.
bringing that rogue synth back.
I just need to find a computer. Hang on, have I been here? An unexpectedly rustic elevator for the Institute. Oh, and nope, just like that, we're back in... They've got their own mines. I mean, I suppose actually that makes sense. They said that they were actively, you know, digging out. Yeah, I know. I'm doing the walk of shame. You know what? Actually, that's gonna bug me just enough. Can't do it from here. All right. Phone's about to die. Tablet dead. Oh, yeah, see you, Zaros. Thanks for the raid and the lurk, and see you later. Where was the door? Y'all got any computers around here? Synth retention. Hello there.
Report, ma'am.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Hey, you guys haven't, you're not up on the news yet, are you? There have been some developments. Applicator.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
SRB terminal, would this work? Recent sightings. Course of maintenance. No. Oh, hang on. It was load holotape, wasn't it? Hang on. I have already forgotten whose tape. Encrypted message on any Institute terminal. Desdemona's tape, I guess. Let's see. R. There's not a Desdemona tape. What about a... Oh, Tinker. Okay. Stockton's. I'm just going to look for something that looks like encrypted message. Message from Tom. Big D demanded a tutorial be included. Here it is. Plug this in any Institute terminal and copy the message. Patriot's been sending a short-coded message for years using an evil little encryption scheme. It was a bitch and a half to reverse engineer. Patriot's got skill. I nailed it. Put this holotape on any Institute terminal and it'll deliver a gift-wrapped message straight to Patriot. You're going into the belly of the beast. Don't trust anything. Copy. Read Patriot's reply. Alright. Read urgent reply. Meet at an advanced systems maintenance room. How much am I encumbered? I am encumbered a fair amount, and it's largely due to that power armor torso. I'm not above just dropping some stuff. This Gatling laser. Although, I kind of want to keep that because I have not yet seen a Gatling laser. I don't want to lose that yet. Oh, hang on. Railroad armor coat. This is... It's a whole new outfit. Oh, it's ugly as hell, though. Had great stats on it, though. It's super heavy. That's heavier than a power armor. Yeah, exactly. I didn't think to unload that stuff. Well, let's see. Oh, hang on. No, wait. I'm doing this wrong. I need to be wearing the wig, the glasses, and the clean blue suit. Because that takes off all the armor. Well, let's see. I should at least now have... I now have a destination, so I'm encumbered. It's going to take me a while to move around, but I should at least have a marker. Gatling laser, yeah, I figured as much. I want to be able to... I want to use it before I dump it. Okay, I need to travel 58.
Power demand jumped another 5% this year.
Is it up or down? I see the mark. Oh, there. Okay. I'm not 100% convinced. Watching Fallout 4 during Thirsty River in hard mode. What's your what's your plan for the double monks? Thirsty River for me.
You were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duty.
The monk boss with the monk support was always the worst part for me.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Trinity? What's that?
Trinity is an encryption system with a cipher, or key cut up into many pieces. You need several pieces in the correct order to unlock it. I put a Trinity piece with every synth I helped escape. It was a long shot, but I was hoping some good Samaritan would connect it all together.
Who are you?
I'm Liam Benet. My father runs synth development, and everyone knows who you are.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
It's easy as hell with 2 mesmers and 2 spirit spammers in the party. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I suppose I've got my head on it. It's like, oh yeah, only have 3 heroes because that's how I've been running stuff.
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
Why are you helping synths?
At first, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. It was a challenge, you know? But then I realized the synths are really just like us, except without any freedom. I decided to help the ones that wanted to escape, so they can have a better life.
How did you help the synths escape?
Through hacking. The departments focus their best talents on hard science. Why waste time on terminal security, right? The SRB is the exception, and unfortunately, they control which synths go to the surface. But a forged work order from, let's say, bioscience can get a hand-picked synth on surface detail. And it turns out the railroad was waiting for them. Wow.
If you met them, trust me, you wouldn't be that impressed.
They've eluded the SRB for decades. They've
maybe a little
incredible.
too
With you in the
downplayed,
picture,
but
I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. At once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now.
Oh, and...
You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense.
I look positively normal, yes, in my pompadour.
I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
Fortunately, he's only walking. I just need to follow at walking speed, so being encumbered isn't a huge deal at the moment.
C-114, it's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared.
Hey, level up.
Your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z1. She's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now, how many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
What do you need help with?
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get
a lot of
an old
talking
terminal
here.
to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Oh, okay.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Okay. Okay. Talk to Desdemona. Cool. So, before I do, I have been receiving a message that I am encumbered, so I will deal with this situation first. I think what I'm going to do... Oh, hey, yeah, don't mind me just teleporting in like that. It's perfectly fine. I'm going to toss that stuff in storage. And also, where did this armored coat? This thing is crazy. The stats on it. Okay. Now, how am I? Oh, right. I was in walk only mode. I do also want to keep the Gatling laser inside storage. I'll go ahead and toss that inside storage for now. And again, oops. Hang on. I just threw some armor in storage that I don't think I wanted to. Okay, charisma, leg. Movement, left leg. Left arm. Okay, I have my 2 charisma pieces on. Sir, just because I forgot to put on my armor, you don't need to start whistling. That was an honest mistake. Let's see. There it is. There. Much better. And let's also put on that jazz. All right. Let's see. I'm currently at 327. It's not great. Where's dog meat? A little odd that he's not with me, but so let's see. I think what I want to do, I want to finish out this quest, and then I think I'll jump back to Brotherhood, because it sounded like Brotherhood was getting ready to mess with the Institute. And I feel like, while I'm not a fan of the Brotherhood, I think they might be good for taking the Institute down. Hey, Desdemona, there's a lot of shit going down. Hey,
Half of you know this already, but something so big. I can't ask people to keep it secret any longer. The rumor is true. One of our agents has made it inside the Institute.
Is this what Tinker Tom was working on?
Yes, Tom's work is related, but the device and the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, she made it inside the Institute, and then back out.
Where is the Institute?
We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using a teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere.
What did she find out?
I know you all have questions, but I've said everything I'm going to. But know this, the ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance at rescuing more synths than we ever dreamed of. So get it done.
Are you injured?
It's Whisper.
It's a
Whisper.
wonder you and Glory don't set off metal detectors.
damn, don't everyone mention my code name at once. All right. Hey, Desdemona.
Have you met with Patriot yet?
Sir? I'm trying to talk to her, yes.
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done.
That guy just wants to be the star.
Of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Oh yeah, Pam. I think I met her just at the end of last stream.
Tinker Tom's cooking up something. I hope it goes better.
Hey there, Pam.
Solving for Theta N when I approaches probability bounds.
Yeah, and we also read a bit of lore about Pam. Excuse me, about Pam in the last episode. Was that she was an AI probability analyst for the Defense Department, seemed like. Enter Institute report. It wasn't a certainty. Thankfully, the signal interceptor worked. When I materialized, found myself in an empty room. Z-114 can get the 13 synths in place. In order for them to make it to the teleporter, Patriot needs the username and password for version 1, CIT's Code Defender, end report. Analysis. Please consult with Pam. Hey, yeah, Pam.
Pam.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures.
Welcome back.
One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Okay. Cambridge Polymer. I don't know if I've been there before.
What can you tell me about Cambridge Polymer?
Cambridge Polymer Labs, LLC, had several active military contracts. specializing in robotics. The region is currently classified as extremely dangerous.
After you get
Great.
the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Alrighty. Okay. Ironically, not too far from the CINT ruin. Actually, I suppose not, ironically. Right, so I am actually going this way. Gonna clear out another building. Molly? Hello?
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
You know, one of the things with the Mr. Handys is I can never quite get over is how there's a freaking unprotected saw blade just hanging out there.
Sure. The world may have ended, but why not sit at a desk all day?
Let's see what employment opportunities we have available for someone given your qualifications. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
I'm not wearing my charisma gear.
Polymer synthesis? What are you talking about?
Calculating test results. I am pleased to offer you the position of janitorial staff. Expect a shiny future in the field of mopping floors. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Move it
No,
along.
let's just move it along.
Due to staffing needs, we can forego the orientation at this time. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work.
It's like saw blade is meant for garden work. I mean, you know, that may be.
Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room.
But still, I kind of feel like it should be protected, you know. It should have a protective covering on it until it's time to be used.
Here is your jumpsuit and mop. Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room.
Hang on, jumpsuit.
The research staff
What do I
will
look
greet
like?
you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the team.
You know what? Just on the off chance I need to talk my way.
Please enter the clean room and proceed to the labs to continue the tour. I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Consequently, staff will not be allowed to leave the labs until the piezonucleic lining project has been completed. Please report to the
Hey there. So I was more focused on the saw blade rather than the flamethrower. Yeah, there are a lot of things wrong with the handy models, to be sure. Let's see. Rad resist and some rad away.
project lead, Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignment. Starting decontamination sequence.
Contamination detected. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete.
Okay, decontamination.
Contamination. Contamination detected.
Oh. They're just gonna keep radiating me, aren't they? Due to security lockdown, okay. Security lockdown.
Decontamination complete.
Oh. I also could have just walked around. Eric's terminal. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That's the sound of ghouls. I just heard ghouls. Alright, alright. We are no longer, Oh, you know what? I can keep these on. Makes me look ridiculous, but there's a collapse wall. Yeah, I was sitting in here. It's like, hey, wait a minute. And then as soon as I took a moment to look, unidentified sample. What could possibly... Hang on. Okay, need to find another one. There are ghouls upstairs. Okay, noted. I see you, sir. We good? Oh, there's still two more up there. All right. Sunglasses and military cap. Increase your VATs. Yeah, I was kind of keeping the others on in case I get into any more dialogue stuff with any of the handies. Although, it sounds like maybe that won't be a thing. I'm hearing them. Oh, there's another sample. New silencer I put on this is kind of nice. Oh, goody. Likeness 1. Could it be the R? It is not the R. Oh, or the second R. It is not. It is not the either R. So it is the O, the D, or the E. Let's try the E.
Sweet.
Open. Open. Thank you. Oh shit. There's a glowing one in there. Alright. Oh, there's another unidentified sample. I didn't really want to use my shotgun ammo on that guy. Dunes of Despair finished. Now going for Alone to Reach. Glowing ones are another one reason to aim for the legs, yeah. I usually do. It takes a lot more to get through them, though, which is why I brought out the shotgun, but he didn't immediately... So he's in there. There's still some guys up here, though. Oh. Okay, that takes care of those two. Oh wait, duct tape. Get a little cautious. Glowing woods can revive dead ferals if they can. Oh, I actually didn't know they could revive them. Just because usually when they show up, they become primary target. I never leave them up long enough to tell. Everyone else left. Tried to get into Bergman's lab to get the password for the isotope containment. Rigged up some kind of gun. Erica was killed. Most of my hair has gone from the radiation. I can barely see. There's no way I can finish the research on my own now. Chose to make it a quicker end. On Elwood, I'll see you in hell! Tom Franklin. So. He is right underneath me. Whoa! Ah, shit. He's not right underneath me. As it turns out, he came up to my level. Was not expecting that. Give off an AoE burst of radiation, revives any ferals caught in it, unless they have no head. Okay, Bergman's... Oh, and there's another one of those isotope things. Isotope containment. Local controls can be found in Containment Lab C5. So, defense systems. Oops. Wait. Just keep backing me out. Okay. I guess I just need to let it run. Emergency override facility breached. All lockdown overrides cleared. Defense systems set to kill on sight. Oh, alright. Maybe I should undo that. Oops. Okay, well, I might have that to deal with. Bean room. Access locked by Elwood. This is insane. Even if you manage to hack into the administrative controls, do you know what will happen if you trigger a security breach? Doors through the clean room will open. The first thing through them will be a wave of robots to kill every living intruder in the lab. Even if we manage to get past them, there are also the turrets. One right here in the lab, remember? If you do this, you're more likely to get us all killed than set us free, says Erica, who, as it turns out, was killed by a turret, sounds like. Unlock the way out, now defense system wants to kill me. Yeah, that's fine. I'll deal with it. Roper, do you think I wouldn't catch on to what you're doing? I got a network alert the moment you took control of the isotope containment. You may have been the best hacker on campus back at CIT, but that was years ago, and while you were busy up in Alaska pretending to be a soldier, we had the best programmers working on a security system. Told you weeks ago. I'll let you all out of the lab once the research is completed, locking Eric and the rest of the team out of the isotope containment. Just to spite me doesn't accomplish anything. Good morning, everyone. I know you've all been here overnight. Everyone is tired. I need everyone to push through it just a little longer. Dr. Elwood Woolham has said that you're very close to cracking the problem with the nucleostrictive lining project. And I have a good feeling that today will be the day. Along with our normal snacks, I've sent a runner to Slocum Joe's for coffee and donuts. Oh yeah, Slocum Joe's. The basement of which was, a whole other defense thing. We'll be ordering Spuckies later this afternoon. I also just got off the phone with Colonel Kemp, and he said there may be some training exercises happening around town lately today. So if you hear what sounds like tanks or gunfire, don't panic, it's just a drill. Deleted mail. What are you doing? You're gonna just get us killed. Can't cut through. Yeah. Everybody was screwed. Bring up my general purpose gun. Up. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yep. That's right. Defense system. Okay. Maybe I need to... Oh. Okay. Defense system. Open. Yep. There's another one right here. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Molly will also try to kill you. Oh, okay. I doubt that it'll be a problem. Password request. Here we go. I needed to actually get the password. Wanted on record, I highly object to giving admin rights to anyone that isn't on our core team. Admin access isn't a bauble for Dr. Williams to lord over his colleagues. We've designed a nigh-perfect system, and idiotic moves like this will risk everything. I've been informed that legally I must comply with this request, no matter how moronic it is. Username T. Williams. Password Vernon is an idiot. Yeah. Wait, actually, there's one more thing. Latest patch notes. Fixed Darren's dirty hack. Restricted students having one account per student ID number. Squashed a ton of bugs. Made revisions to UI. Should be pretty for the dog and pony show. Okay. Yep, there's Molly. Alright. No more Molly. I just need to get out. And hopefully more or less in one piece. I get the final rank. I already have it, actually. Oops. Oh, radiated water, yeah. I already have it, and I switched the sniper over to 308. I actually couldn't do nearly as many upgrades let's mess around with chemicals. Lithium hydride, hydrochloric acid. Radioactive isotope, none. Not met. Oh, I need to put in an isotope, and I don't have any isotopes. You know what? I'm actually not all that fussed over it. Oh, right, there was the whole containment thing this way. Oh. There are more barrels here. It's unlocked at 40. No, it's actually unlocked at 39. I got it earlier today. The camera. Take a rat away. Oh, and I... Aha! There's another one somewhere. Oh, probably right over my head. Yep. Oh, but this gun doesn't pack the punch of the other one. Are you done building? All right. Apparently done. Okay, so now I can return to Desdemona, and actually I think that will be about it. It is just about 10 o'clock, so I think it makes more sense to quit there than to keep going. Now, I don't know, but I do feel like actually tonight, kind of bouncing around between the factions actually has me kind of barreling towards closure of, I suppose, the main story. The main story is going to have me, you know, probably destroying some factions here, and I'm aiming for the Institute to be one of them. I don't know what happens after that, but I mean, still, there's a ton of DLC and everything else. So, plan is... Excuse me. All of a sudden, hiccups like crazy.
Excellent work. On our side, we've gone through your report. It was extraordinary. So many pieces of the puzzle clicked into place. Our final analysis indicates the Institute is far more formidable than we ever feared or imagined. If we stage a mass breakout, Patriot's 13 synths will undoubtedly be the last we ever save. Instead, we use this one chance to rescue all the synths. Every last one of them.
Oh damn! You've set your goals awfully high.
That's a bold plan.
We can't waste this.
God, I was wearing that.
The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight. So the heart of our problem is manpower. Even if we call in all our agents, and we will, we won't be able to hold our own against the Institute for long. Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom, they must fight and risk their lives to earn it.
Even with synth allies, is that enough to fight the Institute?
The synths greatly outnumber the scientists. If enough of them rebel, the chaos would be unprecedented. Then we use that turmoil to evacuate everyone we can. It will work, because it must. As much as we owe Patriot, we can't be certain
because
how
it must.
Is. If he learns we're willing to kill to free synths, he may not have the stomach for it. So get what you need from him and then cut him loose. Good luck. We're all with you.
All right, well, that's something for next time. So, yeah. I am going to call it there. So, Saturday, it feels like I'm probably going to have a bit of a big fight of an. Yeah, honestly, that battle of Bunker Hill, I wasn't expecting. I expected something like that kind of a big battle, but I wasn't expecting it until much later. It was interesting that it threw that at me at this point. But let's see who is currently on. Scarlet is. I feel like I've been raiding Scarlet the last couple of Tuesdays for because she's also been doing Fallout. Shinobi is online, although it's getting close. His usual shut off time is welcome to Dragon's Lair. Oh, good job on Dragon's Lair. Oh, actually, Amorphous, what class build are you doing, and how'd you get past the doppelganger? I know my thing with Ranger was always like, oh, just go Pet Master with the doppelganger, and he goes down super fast. You know what? I think I will send you guys over to Shinobi. I haven't raided him in a while, and if only because I think the last 2 Tuesdays I raided into Scarlet. So 2 days ago, new ritualist. Oh, okay. So you had you had spirit spam ready to go. So let's see. Oops. And my caps lock is still locked. All right. So auto attack him. But you were using pecans. Are you sure that wasn't excessive? Pecans and no skills on the bar. Yeah, I suppose that's one way to do it. I think the next lowest way to do it is to have be a Mesmer or Mesmer secondary, and just bring like empathy, and just cast it on him, but don't attack yourself, and he'll kill himself by attacking you. But anyway, you guys mostly know Shinobi. He's cruising around in Nier, actually. So a little bit of a change of pace. Gonna set up the raid. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Plan is I'll be back Saturday to, I don't know, maybe finish the main story. Good grief. Why can't I ever select my own message? Okay, there we go. And then Sunday will be a limbo list. I haven't looked at my list. I have no idea what it'll be, but it'll be something different, I'm sure. Because you took the campaign in order, you did not do the Norn skills, so you could kill him in 4 seconds. Nice. Anyway, raid is up. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and I'll send you over Shinobi, and I will see you guys later.